scrappy opening leg. Anderson, these are the sort of legs that you have to try and cash in. The opening of the game
95
against the darts. Anderson feels like he let the crowd down with his poor performance in Aberdeen. Desperate to make up for it on this big stage tonight.
Well, he's going to get a poke to break early here. Peter Wright can apply some pressure, but Anderson down to finish first, like you said.
105.
Taking advantage of some early nerves maybe from Peter Wright, but
110.
is to break the throw. Treble 18 for the double, maybe. Double 18. Yeah, brilliant start from Gary Anderson. 15 dart breaker throw. Well, he started nervily in Aberdeen against Jonny Clayton.
121.
To defend his title with John Henderson. Gary Anderson
57.
quite rightly saying that it would be wrong for him to take part. Has to be that Wright and Henderson defend, and they will be.
Gary Anderson
70.
needed that Peter
Gary
Wright,
requires 64.
to restore the two-leg buffer here. Stay there. He's staying on the double 16. Yeah, brilliant. Ball there, got 8 for top, but really good stuff from Gary Anderson. 3 out of 4 on the doubles. He could find himself under pressure when he returns for that 6. That's a poor layup from Peter, and he's going to be under pressure.
177.
Just in case Peter Wright misses. Huge darts. Biggest darts of this match.
20. Gary required
The damage was done in the previous visit. Anybody can miss a 60 combination, and that is another leg for Gary Anderson, but that key is another breaker throw. To keep going on, he looked edgy in Aberdeen, and I put that down to maybe the home crowd and being on first, but he's first again here tonight, and he's dealing with the situation a lot better.
105. Gary require 167.
The reason that he's lost so many games and so many tight ones is his finishing has been nowhere near, but
90.
4 out of 5 tonight.
He require 160.
It's the 180s for Gary Anderson. He's one of the biggest 180 hitters in the game when he's on it. He's only hit 34 throughout the Premier League campaign. Only Gerwyn Price has hit less. We'll just pan away for this 116. Big break back from Peter Wright. To Michael Smith at the Grand Slam as well. Correct. From 12-8 down, so he has got that in his locker, Peter Wright, but he's going to have to go some here, because Gary Anderson has found his second max. He's 5 out of 7 on the doubles. It's a good performance from the Flying Scotsman, and there's been far too much 24. Of that from Peter Wright. So many darts in the one segment.
I've just been so much better, Gary Anderson.
140.
So much better. Gary Anderson looking to win a quarter-final for only the 3rd time in this year's Premier League.
He's been the better player in every department. Most 180s, better finishing stats, better average, and completes the job with a 6-2 victory. Gary Anderson.
Not just in the darting world, on the planet. Let's go the whole hog here.
140. James, you require 167.
It's not become kind of desperate for James, but he really needs to start motoring. Not only is he 2-0 down, he's not playing particularly great. He's only had 1 dart a double, and he's 2 treble visits that we noticed that him and Jonny
from the 3rd leg.
are very
Jonny Clayton for the
adept at.
Would be an impossible ask against Clayton. 4-2, different.
He needs to keep up to his work with this last dart. That
121.
is perfection. Leaves tops for him after the first dart. All he could do was leave tops, and he did. And Jonny Clayton will not take out the 146.
58. James, you require
It's a leg he had to win, James Wade. And this favourite double 10 has to go. And it does. James Wade still in this 4-2 Clayton leads. Oh, when Clayton's flowing, it's quite beautiful to watch. Bats in a maximum. And Wade can't follow suit. Does
140.
squeeze it in a third
120
to make it 140. But it's again 6 darts for Clayton.
57.
Would have been interesting to see if Jonny would have gone for the bullseye there. He sometimes likes to get it done, even though his opponent wasn't on a finish.
100.
Well,
Jonny
real
requires
important
64.
moments coming up here for both players. 8-8 now for 5-2. That was rushed. That wasn't.
On the 7th leg.
And he knows it.
Jonny
There's been a
Clayton
few turning
is
points here.
again
That's
team for
78
Get him off.
in that first leg. Do you remember that?
Came through, and Gerwyn, Price, Peter Wright, so many top dartsmen now.
100.
And the women
Jonny
as well
require
coming
120.
through. Fabulous.
Well, somehow he's got to find a 60. And Jonny Clayton's darts lay kind of parallel to the ground, so that wasn't easy. James Wade needs 60 and tops to prolong this match, possibly.
77.
He gets the
Jonny
treble 19,
requires
but
75.
only 75 for Clayton. It's a 2-darter. It won't be now. For the match. Only these. What a
Jonny Clayton!
Games, there's a professional pride to play for. Just notice with Michael Smith, there's a slight limp going on. Has he trod on a drawing pin or something?
59.
There's Robert Thornton, an absolute darting genius, and he is the senior
60.
world champion, UK Open champion, former world master, of course, and winner of the World Grand Prix, beating Michael van Gerwen in 2015.
You qualify for the seniors, don't you, this year?
No, it's next year. Come on now, don't add ages on me. Don't add years. Well, Smith is added.
Elements of luck. I mean, 95% is going to be the skill with the darts, but sometimes you have to rely on your opponent missing. Price
80.
missing at tops, but he'll be back to have another crack.
You mentioned it, it's fine margins.
Yeah.
A player misses and another player doesn't. It's just the way it goes, and it's no surprise and it's no coincidence that James Wade is not the player that misses. He's the player that gets. And Price gets that. And that was a bit of a rot stopper, to be fair. It is.
I guess it's one that you've identified, and we know he's done it quite often, and will continue to do it. I think it's just difficult for him to just put the brakes on.
It's the flow in which he plays at.
90.
So Price misses the biggest finish of them all.
Yeah, we've seen 2 in the Premier League this year. From Price and from Michael van Gerwen. Just to stay in the game, you feel.
Big moments here. Huge start at tops.
52.
Literally comes up short.
Require 85.
A match turner of a finish, 25 and ball.
51. Going to require 20.
Well done.
Game shot 7.
Yeah, well done.
That a big 20 would have left 166. That is an error. That could have cost him dearly.
67.
Price has never made the playoffs, and the way he's going in this match,
60.
his chances are diminishing once again. 57 now to leave tops. I do like that way. I love that way. It's the savvy way.
You're purring, aren't you?
I like it. 1 treble to leave a double of 141. Tops now for the match. That is the match for Michael Smith. He takes out 107.
The playoffs in Berlin, I mean, he's going to get there anyway, whether it's tonight or next week, but the points tally between 5th and 6th would be too far from Jonny. Clayton will confirm his spot. He will end the night in top spot as well, but can Michael...
Six perfect darts! His fourth maximum. Can he hit the third nine-darter of the Premier League season? The crowd waits. Gerwyn Price has done it twice, but at the seventh dart, the crowd boo here in Glasgow. Shame.
It is a shame for Michael Van Gerwen, but the key thing is he wanted to break a throw. He was frustrated he didn't break in leg 2. He surely will break here in leg 4.
26.
Way away, that third dart to a double 16 go missing. So it's a big out here for Joe Cullen. It won't go. Can he set it up?
88.
The answer is sort of, but it's double 8. And 3 will surely, one of them will go. 3-1 to Michael Van Gerwen. But you get the feeling that MVG wants that crown and might just get it.
He's threatening something big, isn't he? The form's there, he's winning again. Just needs that major title, currently doesn't hold one. But would be a great way to start with the Premier League. He topped the Premier League last year, but lost in the semi-finals to Jonny.
So off there leaves Cullen a squeak with 96 to break back.
Made double-double, we went for a couple of double 19s, and you see that a lot, but doesn't really leave a handy. And this is for 4-1. Michael Van Gerwen in cruise control, and that is a 4-1 lead. Michael Van Gerwen on his own darts.
It was another amazing visit from Van Gerwen. Just misses out what would have been a wonderful finish. And the 170, the biggest finish of them all. The big fish cannot be reeled in. So MVG returns for 5-2, and you'd have thought an unassailable advantage. But can he hit it?
8 score.
Double trouble for MVG.
Cullen, lifeline. Treble for double 16. I'd be disappointed with that. And he just sarcastically asking if that was in, but opportunity missed from Joe Cullen, tidies up well, but Michael Van Gerwen missed darts in this match already, in this legs, I should say. He missed 10 darts at doubles, got 11, but he gets there, and he's now on the brink.
What a leg 9, and what a finish this will be from the rock star. Can't find it, so again Van Gerwen has the chance to seal the match. He'll get a dart, and he doesn't get it, so double 10 for Cullen, and the break to 5-4.
To keep this tie alive, brilliant from Joe Cullen. Rare opportunity on the Michael Van Gerwen darts, but Joe Cullen, a match that looks like it was just going to run away from him, but it's back on throw. Joe Cullen gets the break.
Into the treble 18, but it is advantage Van Gerwen.
Yeah, but how's your setup play? Rescues it with the last start. We saw the 150 go last week for Michael Smith. There's a couple of treble 20s for double 50. Not going to go here, but
92.
Will he return, or is this finally the match for Michael Van Gerwen? One dart at bull is all he's going to get.
59.
Doesn't get it again, so to level up, 5 apiece, he'll get 2 at tops. Only needs 1. It's a super comeback this from Joe Cullen. Spirited from Joe Cullen in a fantastic quarter-final, but Van Gerwen proving his quality right at the end when he needs it, and Cullen needs something massive now.
Yeah, another treble will apply some pressure. That's poor, that relieves the pressure, because 52's missable. If he'd have got another treble, at least stayed in the 20s.
Surely this time for MVG, again more match starts go missing, and it's 1-4-6 for Cullen. It's a big ask.
That's how costly that one was. The one was costly. Had he stayed in the 20 at least, he could have had 1 treble. But this time, surely Michael Van Gerwen wraps up this quarter-final.
Double 10. Oh, my word. He's a relief man, Michael Van Gerwen.
Clayton's 10th semi-final. 10.
Yeah, I know. It's an incredible performance from
131.
Jonny Clayton. We know he's the reigning Premier League champ, but this is a different format, and he just goes up there, plays, does his thing.
140.
You've got to play well to beat him nowadays. But Anderson, double 15. It's got off to some start. That's a 12 dart leg. That's a little 150 pop, pop, pop.
Second leg, Jonny.
That's what it means to as a player. That's what it means to you. You want to be in it. If you're in it, you know that you're the elite.
108.
If you don't perform well in it, that's another thing. But you want to give yourself a crack.
Jonny, you require 141.
Both averaging 102.
Double 12 for a little 1-4-1.
Games from the fourth leg. Jonny
Practicing his
Clayton.
finger point.
He certainly silenced the crowd.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
90.
He's done it with
Jonny,
a
you
smile on
require
his
I was going to
face.
say, I don't
131.
think he actually cares about silencing them. He's just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
91.
good set-up
Gary,
play
you
from
require 115.
Jonny Clayton. This has to go,
Yeah.
Gary.
To stay in it. 15. Huge dart for Gary.
Games from
Lovely
the
dart from
seventh leg.
Anderson. Keeps him in it.
Anderson.
Gives him a hope. 60-60.
$85.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's not been enough two treble visits from Gary. To live with Jonny Clayton, you got to hit 140s and 180s.
100.
You know that Jonny Clayton's played more legs because he's playing better than
120.
Gary over the
Jonny,
period.
you require
He's also
116.
not just the 40 180s, is it 120 140s more than Gary? 116 now.
Games from the
Gary
eighth
takes
leg.
out 115,
Jonny Clayton.
Clayton 116 in the next leg.
Game on.
The moment it's Wales with the advantage
60.
in this one. But here's a chance for Anderson. And a whole throw.
134.
Well, the first stop made that a bit awkward to find the 60. No, this doesn't have to go, but it did.
Games from the ninth leg.
Oh, the crowd are on their feet. They want their match.
Jonny require 104.
And he hasn't left the finish. That's just bad luck. So, all Gary can do
52.
because of that bounce out is set up and put pressure on the 52.
One visit too late.
132.
He's put the pressure on.
Jonny require 52.
For the match. Oh my!
44.
Gary Anderson, he missed the big
33.
5 in the previous visit. 2 a double 16, 1 a double 8.
17.
Well, that dart should have been nowhere near it.
Jonny require
He knows that was a
8.
poor effort.
And again,
Thank you.
Anderson has had his opportunity. Can't see Clayton missing again.
Can you not?
Games
And he does it. Jonny Clayton goes
Jonny
through
Clayton.
to his 6th.
5 average from Michael Smith, outgunning MVG here, and looking like looks like a fighter, Wayne, who wants to take the 10K and not have you talking about the fact he hasn't won one yet.
Yeah, wants to get it done and dusted. This for an 11 dart leg. And Van Gerwen sitting on 170. It's all academic. That is 4 legs on the bounce, and he is right now giving MVG a right old tonking. 65 points.
A break, Wayne, of throw, if he makes Michael Smith punished and falter from this. No out.
But he's got that insurance policy, Michael Smith, and that's the fact that if it goes the whole way. Michael van Gerwen needs to break him again anyway to win the game, so it needs to be broken twice.
But this is better from Michael Smith.
34.
Sets it up sweetly. This has to go from Van Gerwen. It's a 108. He's hit them time and time over his career. Boy, he needs a treble. He finds it. And
Game shot on a seventh
pure
leg.
quality from Michael van Gerwen.
I think Michael van Gerwen to throw
the
first.
reaction tells the tale. Perfection, MVG against the throw. Smith needs two trebles, finds one and another. That's brilliant.
31.
Isn't it just?
96.
Well, that's okay because
130.
Michael van Gerwen, he has a single to treble to ball combination if he gets a poke. And that first start was poor from Smith.
90.
Good ball though.
28.
So the 128 for MVG. No chance of a shot at the bull, and it was the bull by Smith that set up tops for the hold, and a key one. Well done, Bully Boy. Has the advantage, one leg away.
Effectively trying to fit 3 points.
But look at this from Smith. That's how to
incredible.
And you know what? That might be the added maturity of Michael Smith, and it might be why he goes on to finally win a major, because that adjustment in just 30-40 seconds was exquisite.
Brilliant. I agree.
135.
8 out of the last 9 darts have hit treble 20. 2 of them were on the floor, okay. This for a level game. We are going the whole hog.
We want it to. We've got it. Final piece. The semi-final that the Glaswegians hit at 7. Punish Wayne.
Royal couldn't have been punished anymore. Van Gerwen finding exactly what he needed.
Back comes Smith though. Toe to toe here in this semi. Who's going to win it?
I'll let you know in about a minute.
Michael van Gerwen with the advantage. He's got the 104 out. Smith has to crank up the pressure with 2 trebles. Doesn't find any. And it is now in Van Gerwen's hands for the break and the final spot. Oh, my word. That's why MVG is finding his way back up to
the campaign.
Michael van Gerwen the weekend won in Graz.
83.
Beating Danny Noppert. Danny Noppert, who defeated Jonny Clayton in the last 16. He will be Michael van Gerwen's partner at the World
84.
Cup. Jonny Clayton heads there with Gerwyn Price. Well, that is on the back burner for now. It's all about the Premier League for these two. Yes, there's tournaments in between, but the focus is now starting to turn to the playoffs of the pair of you, you'd have to say.
It was you that mentioned earlier.
139.
Apart from winning the night, it's a little
Jonny
matter
requires 78.
of a little £10,000 bonus for the winner of every Premier League night.
Games on the third leg. Jonny
Leg and fluffed his lines and hasn't really had a look in since. He went 6 into a 9 earlier on, and he's 6 into a 9 again here. We've only seen, I say only, we saw 2 9-darters this year, both in Belfast, both from Gerwyn Price.
180. Mike, can you require 141?
Cammy. He'll be disappointed because he didn't give himself the best chance, did he? That dart wasn't the best he's thrown all night.
Jonny knuckle touching there. I don't think Mike was overly interested in touching knuckles, but Mike's a knuckle touch, Jonny, almost as much as a finger point.
60. Mike, can you require
Well, there we
94?
are. Jonny Clayton leaving 162.
Well, it wouldn't be a night if Jonny Clayton didn't leave
86.
a bogey number.
But we joke about it, Stu. He should be coming back for at least a stab at 161 or something.
100.
Van Gerwen.
Michael, you require
Hit the double four. Both players will be at the halfway stage, hang about. Big down, big down. You can see that's a roar of relief more than anything on this visit, but set up play, 68, we've seen hit from Jonny, but it's very missable.
140.
And there's the pressure.
Michael, you require 68.
One dart for Van Gerwen.
28.
So here is the chance.
Jonny, you require
First
76.
chance he's got on the Van Gerwen throw in this final.
Said it was missable, 16 for tops. For the first break.
56.
And Jonny pulls it low. He pulled it low for the match
Michael,
last week against James
40.
Wade in the final. That was a similar dart.
Yeah, he missed two, didn't he, to win the final in Dublin against Wade. Oh,
30.
incredible! Van Gerwen and Clayton
Jonny,
can't
you
believe it
require
either.
20.
But this could be match point.
Game
And
from
all
the
of a sudden,
eighth
Clayton
Jonny
is throwing
Clayton.
for the win after 4 errors
Ninth
from
leg,
Michael
Jonny
Van Gerwen. Less, but he's hit the finishes when they matter. 3 out of 13, 10 missed darts at double from Van Gerwen. Crucially, 2 in the opening leg on the Clayton throw.
53.
And then 4 more in the last leg. But Clayton here looking at a 4th win, averaging 100.
120.
Well, we were talking about Michael Van Gerwen just a leg and a half ago being at 101 average. The doubles have brought that average down. But Jonny Clayton has got 6 at 168, well, it's now 88.
100.
And he's already hit 68 in this match. He will return for a 4th night win, Jonny Clayton. He's been impressive again tonight. Can he cap it off
99.
with a victory here against Jonny Clayton?
68.
8 for top, 16 for the double, 16 for the double. And again, Jonny Clayton is in the winner's enclosure in the Premier League.